Hello guys, welcome to the platform once again. It's great to be back on your screen once again. A fantastic episode coming your way once again. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button, and it's very important you touch the notification bell so that you are informed whenever an upload takes place on this platform. And do follow me on Facebook, as I would upload this video there alongside my TikTok page, Fauzan Blues. Yeah, and an exciting evening of analysis once again. Just as you are aware, we're having this Chelsea striker search alongside Connor Gallagher's issue, the U-turn that the Chelsea Board of Recruitment has come up with regarding Connor Gallagher's contract situation. Yeah, and I don't know, initially it was looking like a deception, and up till now, with respect to the striker search, I'm going to say it's kind of deception, because when the season was coming to an end, last season for that matter, I'm referring to specifically last season, the recruitment board of Chelsea made it clear that we were going in for a proven striker. And if you quite remember, the likes of Victor Osimhen and Ivan Toney were mentioned as to be the possible targets for Chelsea to track. But ever since the summer transfer window started, it's not officially started anyway, because 14th June or so, and then for internal, that's within England transfers, and then 1st July for all transfers, including external players that the club are interested in. Currently, the deals involving teams are done within England. Yeah, so the 14th of June, and it happens to be 14th, 15th of June, thereabout. It happens to be the start of the European Championship, and so that's why issues now are about internal transfers. And the striker search, we are made to believe that we want a proven striker, and I don't know if the recruitment board of Chelsea are not aware of this. The just ended league, we were seated on the table, and then the target is for us to chase and compete against Manchester City. And if you look at last season's table, Manchester City led Chelsea, ended the season 28 points ahead of Chelsea. 28 points ahead of Chelsea. We are talking about for them, they will have to lose 10 matches for Chelsea to win 10 matches to catch up with them. And so I don't know why our recruitment board is not considering that. When you look at the table, Manchester City that won the league, they led Chelsea. They were leading us with 28 points. So for you to catch up with the 28 points, you need a proven striker, because Jackson was good but was not up to the task, because we needed someone who will help us to win matches week in, week out. Right, Jackson is good, but it's not up to the task, because when you look at the 28 points gap between us and Manchester City, we need to catch up, and we don't catch up with inexperienced strikers like only maybe John Duran. I will come up with the issue of John Duran. He's good, but not for the prices they are mentioning. He's 15 to 20 million pounds sterling should be okay for us to land him. But I understand maybe they can develop him, but somebody is trying to bring the issue of Cole Palmer to this discussion, that Cole Palmer was a bench warmer at Manchester City, and he came to Chelsea and started glittering, and had an A game and bossed the English Premier League. Being on the reserve side, on the bench of Manchester City, is quite different to being on the bench of Aston Villa, right? And Aston Villa is a team that debatably even Chelsea are better than them, because when you look at better than them, that's why I say it's debated. We can debate that, because they led Chelsea, they defeated Chelsea with 5 points on the table, on the log, to place fourth, right? And if a team led you by 5 points, debatably you can be as better than that team. And I don't know why you should go for their reserve striker to say that you want potential, and still, I don't know. This Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart should know that we are catching up 28 points between us and Manchester City, and then 26 points between us and Arsenal. You see, so this is what they should be thinking about when they are trying to buy these players for Chelsea, because there's a gap we need to catch up. It's not an easy joke. 28 points. You see, They will need to lose 10 matches for us to win all the 10 matches to catch up with them, which isn't difficult in an English Premier League competition. And so when they are searching for these strikers, they don't think of the gap between Chelsea and Manchester City. The gap is 28 points. If they don't know, I'm repeating to them, 28 points. And so to bridge that gap, you need an experienced striker. Like that's why we were saying that Victor Osimhen and Ivan Toney and those guys were being mentioned, right? And so I'm not saying because of our profit and sustainability rules, I was thinking we will go for Victor Osimhen straight away, or even Julian Alvarez would be better because of experience. But I understand because of price. If we are going to think about price, then we should spend on Victor Osimhen for that matter. He should be the right fit. But now Chelsea are saying his demands are too much and the money he wants, the wages is too much. How much is he demanding? For crying out loud, even Raheem Sterling is on 25,000 pounds a week. Raheem Sterling, who is not a goal scorer. I'm not criticizing and insulting the qualities of Raheem Sterling, but for the such wages that he's on is for the strikers, not a winger. A winger who doesn't single-handedly cannot win you a game shouldn't be on that wages. It's too much. So if Victor Osimhen is coming, he should be earning 250,000 a week or too close to that, right? Because Raheem Sterling is even on 325,000. So I don't think it's about the wages. And we did so many useless things. That's why we are suffering with respect to balancing of our account. We bought so many players that we didn't need. Somebody will say we are developing them and selling them. The owners want money, but they don't know how to generate money. You can generate money by winning trophies. And to win trophies, you need experienced players to win trophies. Right? That's why we are kicking against the sale of Connor Gallagher. And now we are happy the club is saying they're not going to sell Connor Gallagher. They want him to stay at Chelsea, and they are negotiating for a better deal. If even they had agreed to sell him, I would have advise them to insert a buyback clause, because we need to put in a buyback clause to get him back when we need him. And so we shouldn't allow our players to be going scot-free like that. Look at now Chelsea wanting to potentially looking at Dominic Solanke to pay 65 million pounds sterling for Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke was Chelsea's boy that we let go to Liverpool for cheap. And now if even assuming we are going to pay 65 million pounds sterling, it's one of the worst disasters in our recruitment planning policy, because this is a player who was at Chelsea, and even now, if you want to buy him, we're going to spend 65 million pounds sterling. 65 million pounds sterling, you understand? So this is why I'm saying Conor Gallagher's issue, I'm happy to hear that he's going to get a new contract. But if they don't agree on new contract, which I hope it shouldn't be the case, they should agree on new contract. And when even they are selling, they should insert a buyback clause so that we can easily get him back. Right. The owners, as I said, want money, but they don't know how to get the money. You can get money by winning trophies. And to win trophies, you need experienced players to win trophies. That's why we want Conor Gallagher and those players. The signing of Tosin Adarabioyo is an excellent one, because we needed height in defense to defend our corner kicks and also attack our corner kicks. Right. So it's an excellent purchase. John Duran, right, coming back to the issue of John Duran to wrap up my discussion, is a good player, but for 15 million to 20 million pounds sterling should be good for us to get John Duran. He's not a player that can exceed 20 million pounds sterling or 25 million pounds sterling. At maximum 25 million pounds sterling should get him. He's good because of his stature and height, as well as his physicality. Because Jackson is good, but he doesn't have that kind of physicality to battle with our opponent's defense. And so bringing in John Duran is good, but I don't know, because of PSR, profit and sustainability rules, are we not going to get Victor Osimhen? So that's what is making it difficult. And yeah, so if going for John Duran, I think maybe they had a peculiar reason why they're going for John Duran. Yeah, so I think we should support them in that regard. But allowing Conor Gallagher to stay is an exciting news for us to be okay with. If we can get Michael Olise to add up to John Duran and Nicholas Jackson, I think we should be good to go. And because of profit and sustainability rules, we can't gamble on Victor Osimhen. Yeah, so make sure you comment in the box if you kind of disagree with me with respect to the analysis that I've just put across regarding what is happening at Chelsea. And we going to support them because it's our club, but they should be making wise decisions. Shouldn't be selling players. Any player that they're going to sell, even Trevor Chalobah shouldn't go. But if they want to sell him, they should insert a buyback clause because the potential, those players are in their peak. The peak years from 24 to 32 years. That is where Connor Gallagher is. And so my heart was beating when they said they were going to sell Connor Gallagher, because selling Connor Gallagher to our opponents, you're going to strengthen them to come and beat us, to compete with us. And so I'm happy he's going to stay. Hopefully they agree on a new contract. The sooner, the better for us, the better for us. Yeah, thanks very much for joining me on this analysis. Love you guys. Continue to support the channel.